Earth is the only planet of the solar system upon which life exists. According to biologists, there are about 10 million species of living organisms on Earth. Among them, 1.5 million species of animals and 500,000 species of the plants are known and classified, while others are not identified yet. Such a huge number of species arose from the unity and then give rise to different groups of life. There are 3 major forms of life, that is, microorganisms, plants, and animals. These varieties are quite different from each other. The term biodiversity has been derived from 2 words, that is, bios means life and diversity means variety. The total variety of life present on Earth is called biodiversity. There are 3 levels of biodiversity: genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecosystem diversity. The major varieties of life of the Earth are viruses, prokaryotes, and eukaryotes. The viruses cannot be placed with other organisms because they do not have cellular structures. Those organisms who do not have membrane around nucleus and membrane-bounded organelles are called prokaryotes, for example, bacteria. Those organisms who have nuclear membrane around nucleus and also contain membrane-bounded organelles are called eukaryotes. The eukaryotes are of 4 types: protista, fungi, plants, and animals. So, the diversity of animals or fauna and plants or flora is not even across the globe or even within different regions. This variation in diversity really depends on a bunch of factors like temperature, altitude, precipitation, soil, and geography, just to name a few. Generally, you'll find that diversity is higher in the tropics, lower in the polar regions, and, well, in temperate regions, it's kind of intermediate when compared to the tropics and polar areas. The relationship between biodiversity and natural ecosystems is super important because, every organism lives in a particular environment. For example, a freshwater fish just can't survive in the ocean. Similarly, a polar bear, which is adapted to severe cold conditions, simply can't live in a desert ecosystem. The diversity of fauna, meaning animals, and flora, meaning plants, isn't distributed evenly across the globe. This diversity really depends on the particular ecosystem, since each one has its own special set of environmental conditions, like temperature, precipitation, soil, and food availability. Biodiversity is higher in the tropics, mostly because the conditions there are just better for a wide range of organisms. On the other hand, biodiversity is lower in polar regions because, well, the conditions are pretty harsh due to the cold and snow. Likewise, biodiversity is also lower in desert ecosystems, mainly because of the extreme heat and the lack of water.